Oh, hello. Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna finish off episodes 4 and 5 of Summer Pool Twilight story. Let's go ahead and hop right back in. I wonder how generic that sounds for a streamer to say, let's hop right in. There must be at least 10 billion streamers that do that. Let's skedaddle back into the content, yo. Alright, I'm sounding like a freaking boomer. Let's go and head back to episode 4. I'll reiterate what we did beforehand, but yeah, good to see you, Oddly Rival, and good to see you, Hudran. Let me know if the sound is fine, but yeah, what we did was just a bunch of preamble for the very first 2 parts. Soki got invited us, as after Go to Zaimon was one who led us there, and then we had the story arcs for Oz and Heracles and one other dude, Yamazachiko, and they're very, very much unimportant. So the last bits are going to be featuring most likely Yarangandar and Goro Zaimon and Smoky God. They seem to be actually related to the crux of what is important with the story, so let's go ahead and see what it's about. Deep within a secret land and far below a certain temple is said to lie a certain gate. It leads to one of the 23 other worlds, Shangri-La, a world with faith and karma alone, and an empty hand of anatta, or no self. All things in this land reincarnate, and nothing has permanence or an unchanging nature. The body, the mind, the soul, nothing is passed on to the next life. All cling to that which proves that they are themselves, that they lived, only to be swallowed up by the heartless winds of reincarnation. There is, however, one single being born to escape the cycle of death and rebirth. I alone am the honored one in the heavens and the earth, the sun-like being said, born atop a lotus flower in the center of the world. He was the only one to reach enlightenment, and the only one to escape the cycle of reincarnation. As a logical result, Shangri-La came to revel random, far down in the hollow cave beneath the surface. Blessed not only with sharp wisdom and intellect, he had a storied family and a powerful body, and in service to save those suffering in samsara, all to break them out of the cycle. He had been born to reveal the truth of the world and guide the masses to enlightenment. Such was his role. There can be no doubt that the whole world believed with all their heart that there was nothing he couldn't do. Yet, as the world representative, he knew a truth others did not. To reveal something is to give up on something. The young smoky god had a friend who was called Asura, or Ashtra. Vexed at a girl's unreasonableness, he continued to challenge the heavens, fixating on combat above all. His lust for combat saw him cast out of Shangri-La. Even Smoky God, savior of the world, could not save one who did not wish to be saved. Memories of the friend he was unable to save in his youth remain in his heart to this day, festering in his thoughts. Summer Pool Twilight, Episode 4. Phantom of Paradise. Ladies, gentlemen, and all other friends, I welcome you to Summer Night's Dream. Light and dark take hands and dance the night away in a dream, the likes of which I've never seen happen before and will never happen again. And now this night of nights where fantasy and reality melt into one is reaching its climax. Hey, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the fire dance show. Join up, let's dance the night away. Barong, transient up from Shangri-La, is a dancer belonging to the Yorukachu entertainers. The crowd cannot help but keep their eyes on his impressive fire dancing. He shoots them a wink and beckons them to join. There are 2 kinds of guests in this world. Those who can enjoy anything on their own, and those who can't. Now, you there. Which type are you? If you're the enjoying type, then hop on stage. Oh. Go on, jump scare. If you're bringing the fire, and I'm bringing the water, all the way back from the Kabuki Theater, I'm here to put on a show. Be grateful. It's not every day you get to see a performance from the land's greatest thief, Goemon Ishikawa Kanahara. What you're about to see is a dream, one never before seen and never to be seen again. Burn this aquatic marvel of a performance into your minds! When is he gonna go to Jesus. The 10 million years. Well, look how sparkly that is! The fire and water combo is blowing me away. Just look at it! Oh, I'm posting a video of this right now. This is gonna trend like crazy. Oh, here we go. In a second, though. What's a legendary thief doing these water tricks for? Who cares about the little details? This night pool kicks ass. On to the show, baby. Woohoo! Yeah! So says the mobs. I nailed it if I do say so myself. Am I right or am I right? Yeah, the timing of the lights and the fire and water was perfect, and the climax was set up just right. A mixture of constructs of light and dark, of fire and water, all for the message we're trying to communicate. The one and only lyric in this world from the man himself, hazy and substantial spoke itself. Oh my god, my fucking voice. He has words he wants to share and a person he wants to share them with. That's where I come in. Leave the show production all to me. I'll make sure his lyrics reach the eyes and ears of those who need it most. Speaking of voice. An excellent performance as always, Lean and Chi. We really have a glitzy and glamorous party going on here, don't we? But if you ask me, speaking as a stagehand, it's a little too flashy. A little too glamorous. I'd want some spooky decorations. Ooh, maybe a nice little scare or two during the show. Oh, no! Horror theme simply will not do for this party. This level of glamour and glitziness is at the exact level it needs to be. But don't worry, though. I know you have fantastic taste. Would you let me fit you into a perfect performance plan for next time? Well, it was just a little suggestion off the top of my head. But it puts a smile to my face to see you take it that well. By the way, let's get back to our backstage duties. The party's only just begun after all. Always good to see you, Boogeyman, my beloved. That DJ though. He's been on stage for hours. Doesn't he need to take a break or sometime? Oh, you're all at the tip. I asked him about that, and in fact, something he said has left me scratching my head. Apparently, he's been going for all hours of the nights because he has plenty of replacements in reserve, or something like of the sort. And for some reason, he said the same thing with slightly different wording and timing, about 30 times. Got no idea what he actually means, but it sounds good to me. Anyway, I'll start prepping for the next performance. None of that was a show if I've ever seen one. A real popcorn stuffer, a real stand-in clapper. Boss? The King himself? Oh god, it's an honor to be in your presence. Hey, really, no need for the airs and the knee dropping. Right now, I'm nothing more than your junior here in the entertainers. Rising under the Tanuki, or rather great thief. You're amazing out there. I was? Thank you so much. I'm on the word. I mean. Thanks, glad you liked it. I'm putting on my full voice acting for this side troop that is not consequential to the plot at all. What? You're here now? Which means... Absolutely correct. I figured that since we're all here, I would show our esteemed guests the senior member of my guild. That was an incredible show, everyone. Arthur, it's been too long. Were you watching too? What do you think? What do you think? Amazing waterworks, huh? Harrison, what are you doing here? Oh, wait. Since you're with Gorozaman, that must mean you're the person the client spoke of. Wait, seriously? Ah, damn! Favored by one of the richest men around. Any performance dream, really? So you're Arthur, the guest the party sponsor invited? My name's Leanne and G. I'm a producer here in Yuko Show. Hey, make a star actor, go on. Super good man, what are y'all doing here? Oh, right. I haven't told you yet. I'm in charge of the props for the entertainers. It's just so fun making these stage devices. Oh, don't worry. I got permission from Shijuku Academy to do sidekicks. Welcome, Arthur. Did you see my fire dance show? Hey, Barong. Sure did. This was pretty good. Wish I could have danced with you, though. Well, the night's still young, and we've got the climax ahead of us. Don't tell me that the show's all it took to satisfy you. That's right! The party's about to get really started. Make sure you come to see the next show! We're ready to make the greatest show for the most special guest in all the world, so do look forward to it. Most special guest in all the world. Isn't the audience here huge? Wait, you couldn't mean me, right? Things exist in this world of ours because the masses acknowledge them. Believe in them. That's how things work here in this Tokyo. Entertainment, though? That's a tad different. Entertainment is the only thing in this world that can exist by being made for and dedicated to a single person. That's because that's what people believe entertainment to be. It's always been thought of as simply so. That's our motto here in The Entertainers. Remember it, Arthur. Come to think of it, Gorozaman, do you have something back here? Christine sent me a message that the client was on his way. Do you have any idea how much this man stands out? No one needs to go out and get him. We'll know it even if he's miles away. But, well, we can't go out to greet him with all the backstage members either. Well, the fort. Well, we take our leave. Ta-ta. Ah, you're back. My clothes? Ah, yes. Break time is over, so I changed out my swimwear. Thank you. No, that is the first time I have been so thoroughly taken my mind off work here in Tokyo. So, do you perhaps think we could another time? Never mind. Forgot I said anything. I will let you know after work. In any case, it looks like a show event has begun. This event is said to be the true star of tonight's party, so do enjoy it as you will. Oh, now this is one flashy festival. Raising the roof is the entertainer's raison d'etre. Of course things are getting wild. This here's the flashy night pool party we were promised. Go ahead, enjoy yourselves. This is the kind of thing I couldn't have imagined back in home in Takamagahara. This Tokyo place is incredible. The water is so shiny too. I found it! I don't think it's that easy to find. Yama, you're gonna crash into... I'm falling! It was just the trick of light. Solely me, always driving at water sparkles. Arthur! Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to drag you in like that. And this is where he got us, right? Okay. Hey, come on, give me your hand. There you go. Hold on tight. Easy there. Are you guys alright? I was worried when you dove into the pool without warning. Hey, looks like you're all having some real fun. Let me in on it too. Wait, hold on. You can't just throw your arms around me like that. I'm gonna... Hey, why am I... Too tight. Who am I getting crushed to? Surround my muscle. I'm in heaven. Oh, good grief. And he just dove into the pool a second ago. You'll never stop, do you? Even I'm running out of steam for this. Well, as long as you're having fun. Yo, Oz, the only backstory that is actually, someone captured me in this story so far. Harrison, everyone! Glad we ran into each other again. I mean, you're the one who's running into us, but yeah, it's been a bit. So, you're here as Guildmaster. How did the meet and greets go? Well, they went perfect. Probably? Maybe. I don't know if I caught myself bold out there, but I do think I managed to greet people while looking them in the eyes. At least. I'd always try not to act scared before, but that would make me just acting more scared. Now though, I decided to accept that I'd be scared out of my wits and do my thing anyway. I mean, why not, right? Even my strong other self is scared of something. Now that I'm finished, I get to do whatever I want. Think you could join me for a walk around the venue? If you feel like it, of course. Give me that hand. Give me that hand! I'm not really used to suddenly being touched. Not yet, but I do like it. Your hand's really warm. Oz is so cute. Well, since you're off the clock now, you better enjoy the party. Oz, come to think of it, what happened to you after all that? You managed to swap into the other you? Well, I've been calling him out to him over and over, but he's not answering me. I'm pretty sure he can hear me though. Perhaps that is my fault. If it is, if there's anything I can do. Whoa, no need to worry about it, Hercules. Maybe the reason the other me drove into the depths of my mind. But I have the feeling there's another reason he's staying down there. So, that's so, huh? Well, I might help you again if it catches my fancy. Counting on you, but not that much. How about you? Glad to hear it. But, well, I am actually both shifty and suspicious, you see. You'll want to keep your guard up because you never know when I'll slide in and get you from behind. Shifty and suspicious or not, you still help me socialize with and speak with people. For that, I'm grateful. Being thanked after deploying a threat? Oh, you people never let up. You're going to make me blush. Maybe this helping people stuff is beyond me. Anyway, enough of our yapping. You have a celebrity party full of food to enjoy. Yeah, let's get to it. Oh, now we're talking. You can't have a fancy festival without some good food. It's supposed to be an all-you-can-eat tour, right? Well, I think I'll join you in your Epicurean adventures. Come to think of it, I think Ryota said something like that. Oh yeah, I guess we did rendezvous with both Kengo and Toji briefly. Are we just gonna be doing this individually with each summoners? Like they have their own mini side arc or, auxiliary role to help the main characters here? Oh, hey, Harrison! Are you in Showdown too? It's been a while. A really short while. So, been enjoying the party feast? You know it! Everything here is incredible. And I'm here to visit Cafe Asterism's booth too. But... yeah, I see it. The line stretches for days. I think I'll go elsewhere and take some of you with me. Allow me to direct you then. I can use the staff radio to grasp where the crowds are. Well, no, that's well appreciated. Thanks. Well, I'll give you a message when our VIP arrives. Ta-ta. I hereby vow to do my utmost to guide and wait upon you. I reread the manual as well. Seriously, didn't that take you 2 days? And believe I know it far better than I did earlier. Yo, Orion Perez, good to see you. I don't know I read your full name, but yeah, my day's been going... It's been going so far. It's not bad, but it's just kind of mediocre. Everyone's gone. I was hoping to have some fun eating with all of them. I do understand preferring the good food you can have right away over the good food you've got lined up for, though. I'll invite everyone to dinner later, but for now, we've got to have Cafe Asterim's incredible eats. Welcome. Arthur. Hey, Shinya! I thought the name sounded familiar. Yep. Welcome to Cafe Asaram's Ryokochu branch. We got special items on the menu just for today, too. So take your time and enjoy. Wow! These all look incredible! Oh, I'll have one of everything, please. Right away. I'll make them all the best I can. I'm sorry, Arthur. I'd love to sit back and chat, but we're a little busy right now, as you can see. Taromaiti and Kalki were helping out, but it looks like Kalki went off and caused some commotion somewhere. So Taromaiti is off checking to see how bad it is. Do you have an idea what could have happened, Arthur? Well, he's joined some sort of anti-cuck brigade, I don't know. To pick up punishing patricians, that's it. Well, let's give him a break. Beats me. Yeah, well, I do hope he isn't involved in anything too serious. In any case, that's the pickle I'm in. Sorry. Once those two come back, I'll be able to... oh, welcome. I'm afraid we're full of at the moment. Ooh, awkward. Awkward! Did you leave the scout or are you still with them in this loop? Oh, Shinya, it's okay. There's empty seats here. If they're okay with sharing a table with us, that is. Thanks, Ryota. Well, if you wouldn't mind sharing a table with our guests, shall I show you to your seats?
I would normally demand the best seating you had in offer. But we are of similar station, Shinya. I will allow the indignity.
This is the first meeting in this event. Well, I'm glad to see that Wolf was actually in this event and wasn't just some random AR for no reason.
Take me to those seats of yours. Wolf, you are sitting with me. Yes, Lord Piran. Apologies for the imposition.
I appreciate it. I'll get your menus right away.
I need no such thing. Prepare me everything your establishment has to offer.
So that's everything on the menu? Very well. Please be patient. It may take a little while. You're going for the full menu conquest? That's incredible, Mr...
What is it, Boot Boy? On whose permission do you speak to Perron?
Boot Boy? What is this?
I certainly gave no such liberty.
So your name's Perron? Got it. I'm Ryota. Nice to meet ya! Who died and made you king of the world? You're so strong, Ryota. Yeah, that's a nice, pivot. Sounds like you're a pretty fun guy, Perron. And, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Valsislav.
Good to meet you, Wolf. Oh, and this would be... Nice to meet you, I'm the trophy. Have you met the trophy yet? Good to meet you, I'm the trophy. A pleasure.
Quite a god, aren't you, Arthur? That only makes me the conquest all the sweeter. Why do I know your name? Because I'm of the same station as the auspicious Smoky God, of course.
Hey, Perron, Wolf! You're both are you going for the full menu conquest, right? Well, you are in for a treat because this place is super highly regarded. Oh, I just can't wait. Looks like the house recommends the summer vegetable salad. Oh, and the tropical fruit tart. Ingredients are supposed to be just to die for. I got them straight from that famous agricultural academy I hear, Setagaya.
I see you understand how to enjoy cuisine, Ryota. I salute you.
Yeah, he worked on it himself. Did I say something?
You understand the value of having ingredients of the highest caliber in all of Tokyo. I therefore grant you the right to sup upon my milk curse and the coming delicacies. Ryota, Laporte is perhaps, here happens to be the owner of that very school, Setagaya Agricultural Academy.
Wait, he owns the school? I thought he was just a farmer there. Is he the headmaster or something? I did not realize that at all. No one told me about this. This is news to me. Seriously? Oh wait, you mean you get all of the tasty ingredients you want? Oh man, I'm so jealous! Well, less work and more... or less get and more work for.
Lord Perron, that your ingredients are the finest in all of Tokyo, there can be no doubt. Yet to sup upon every item of every booth of your school has provided for it is a rather trying task. I'm afraid my stomach can hardly take it more. Nonsense, Wolf. A throne is maintained through constant trials, which is why I run quality checks every...
Apologies for the wait. Here is the entirety of our menu. Ryota's our last chance.
Ryota was it? I believe we're sharing this table to be fleet. I shall allow you to partake of my meal with me. Not 50-50. Oh, nothing so paltry. Do not hesitate to take 70-30 or even 80-20. With you on the 80, of course. Lord Perrin, if I may be so bold, I believe you could stand to give a touch more thought to your wasteful spending.
Seriously? I can have most of it? Now we're talking! Time to dig in! Itadakimasu! Alright, me too. This stuff is great.
Pretty good, isn't it, Gopher? Never while you praise the name of Perrin.
Feeder Perrin? What are you imagining? You really are self-important. I couldn't even finish your plate. I'll smuggle their shove out. Did we just touch the vandals? The non-existent ones?
You paltry jester! You would mock my legendary proportions? I've never encountered someone bold enough to say such a thing to my face. Me, the man with everything. Everything. A fascinating jester you are.
I can't believe you insulted me in my face and pinched my belly. That's just so sexy. No matter what you do, I'll be attracted to you.
Indeed.
Because of his high birth, my Lord Perrin has suffered dire isolation, never having anyone to school him.
Oh, the tragedy.
Me, I think Perrin's a lot of fun, personality-wise. Anyway? Gosh, this is all so tasty! Oh, hey, Godozaemon. Hello. Sorry to interrupt, but think you can come with me. Our VIP is about to make his entrance. I had some great eats to recommend. But see you later, Arathan.
You're back. My employer is about to arrive, so do wait a little. Yeah! What a banquet! What a feast! We can eat, drink, and be merry to our heart's content. Oh, what a wondrous arrangement!
Did it skip a bunch of people suddenly at once? Yeah, it did. The other man got is enjoying himself. What's with you two over there? Oh, well, Heracles brought over some of the party food, but...
The moment we finished eating the stuff, another dish was in its place. Ugh. So we ended up eating too much.
Is that why they're shook right now?
Indeed. As it was written in the manual, one must subtly ensure that the guest has their next dish.
To ask if they wish for more is to put undue stress on them.
Thus I laid out the next dish the moment my guest finished their current one. It took quite a bit of practice to master this technique, of course.
Subtly. Well, I guess you are incredibly strong.
Did I do something wrong? Think of it.
I do remember getting puzzled looks while practicing this technique during staff training. Don't worry about it here, please. I praise the huge meal. Really, I do. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun to see the variety of dishes he pulled out. Besides, that man looks like he can still eat.
I've still got plenty of room. Come on. Let's keep him coming.
Looks like you're really getting into the party mood. Oh, looks like the star of the show is here. The man couldn't keep himself in subtle, if he tried.
Northen, we meet again at last. Oh, how long I have waited for us to meet like this again.
So bright. No, that's what I call a celebrity aura. You think you'd let me take a photo if I asked? I'd probably make me so lucky.
Whoa! I've never seen someone with such an entourage of influence and dancers.
Where are the outfits? Show me the colors. Show me the Aravatas.
Thank you, all of you.
Unfortunately, I am incognito, so I prefer if you kept the cheers and gaps to a minimum for now. Your Celeborus isn't hit at all. If this is incognito,
Celebrity swimsuit.
if only it was gonna make it right. But I guess we just got him from the last event. I've finished doing my meet and greets, so now I'm completely free and can truly let loose. Oh? Seems like you can't take your eyes off me. Changing my outfit to draw your attention was well worth the effort then. Ayrton, the one I have met after a long 1001 nights. The banquet is about to meet its peak. Shall we take to the stage? May I have this dance? Oh, that was a nice little pickle that we just had. With the food in Ryota. I can't help but feel that entire half was completely unnecessary. Alright, part 2 of episode 4, let's do this. Can we get actual plot? Let's go, Smoky God, save us. Ayrton, after a long 1000 nights, I will not repeat this line again, but sure, may I have this dance? With that, Smoky God comes down to where you stand on stage. Your surroundings are suddenly awash with light. The sun shining in the midst of a twilight that is neither day nor night. Play the music to heart's content. Shine every light! Elephants, dancers, bring revelry to the room. Come, Ayrton, dance with me. Give me your hand so that I may lead you. Oh, nervous, sir. If dancing isn't your strong suit, all you need to do is sway with the beat. Come, like this. Do you have any idea how much I look forward to making memories with you? Oh, my heart. It just won't stop racing. I've just waited so long for the day to come when I'd be able to dance with you once again. Don't let us have all the dancing fun either. Let your feet rejoice tonight. Decorate the Shangri-La of the city with your revelry. So this is a celebrity party. Oh, the glitz. Oh, the glamour. Oh, I've got to record this, Mr. Celebrity. Smile from camera.
Look, there's even more dancers and elephants than before. Where'd they come from?
We love Shangri-La. Woo-hoo!
We love Shangri-La.
Woo! A perfect way to work off all that food. Come on, it's festival time.
Looks like things have taken a turn for the fun. Oh! Ha! I don't remember being able to bust a move, but here I am. Shiga. If this too is my work, then I can but put my entirety into it. Ayrton, please watch my labor of dance.
Dance? In front of people? Me, I couldn't. Oh, Yamasashiko, don't drag me into this. No need to force yourself to dance. Ah, come on, just stand right here like so. And look at that coloring of the pool.
Pretty fun in itself, isn't it?
Wow, the spotlights are shining on the water and, like, undulating? Countless reflections of light dance on the water's surface with music, and Oz finds himself swaying left and right as he watches them. Oh, wow. Wait, I'm dancing. Hey, I get it. This is perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh, you're as ever as self-conscious as ever. That's what dancing up at a party is all about. Having fun, letting loose, however you can. Glad you're getting into the festive mood. Just let your mind go and dance, dance, dance. Come on, you too. You're in a glitzy night too. Night pool. If you don't enjoy yourself, what are you even doing here? Putting rockers in a nice night. In the house tonight, woo! If you want to see me bust move, I will.
It looks like you're quite enjoying yourself.
I think I'll let a little loose myself. I really do have to wonder when I was last this happy. I feel like tonight will be one to remember. Thanks for joining me in my memory making, especially when you've no memories of me yourself. It's no surprise you would be taken aback or confused. Yet still, I wish to speak with the you of the past, and the you do not know.
No, not just you of the past, but the you here now. There is much I would discuss. I'm grateful you called me here. That's not all, right? You're a wise one. Oh, this reminds me of the days when I spoke with my old friend. Truth be told, I should not be allowed to be here. I only want the privilege of staying here on the condition that I bring a bodyguard with me at all times. Bodyguard, always behind Smoky God, gives you a light nod. If I remember correctly, this Smoky God is actually like himself or something? I don't know, the lore's a bit weird about that. But like himself from the original loop board that has lived over the past several thousand. You really are a celebrity. You really do live in different worlds. Your bodyguard is all cool and Nick-like. Actually acknowledging it. Thank you. Your praise pleases me far more than it had been directed to me. It's strange. I would hardly feel stunned were I myself praised, but my bodyguard, he and he alone is different. My bodyguard and I are inseparable, two souls imposed to rend in twain. We... Incredible muscles. Can I touch them? Wow, everything about you is so thick. Whoa, wait, Ayrton. That's the me that has everything laid bare. Nothing. Laid bare. Oh, this is after you was out to say. I went with two bodies rather than three to fit in here in Tokyo. But I should have known you would see through it. In any case, this bodyguard of mine is always with me. He has never left me, and never will. I don't fully understand, but that sounds really celebrity-ish to me. With money and talent too. No fair. I get that a lot. They say that I am as resplendent as the sun, that there must be nothing I do not have. But does the sun truly have everything? No, it does not. How can, after all, the sun obtain the night? I am much the same. There are things in this world that I can never have precisely because I am so much like the sun. That is why I've elected to leave my perch on high and come down in the twilight, all to see you and only you. Smoky God leans closer toward you as he dances. Have you been calling him the Smoky God all this time? Not the Smoky God, but just Smoky God. Oh my god, we have Smoky God. Oh. As competitive as ever. In a world of impermanence, some things never change. I want for you to be saved by my hand, if possible. From the endless cycle of joy and sadness. From all that engulfs you in its choking grasp. Endless sadness is one thing, but saving from endless joy? Do you just not believe in anything? It's not that I do not believe in anything, but that I believe in the nothingness of this world. Come with me, Arthur. There's a place I want to take you. I trust you know that I'm the sponsor of Yurikocho's Theatrium, yes? I left all the design work of the venue to the guild. But there is one attraction I put my foot down on and shaped my way. I'd like to invite you to it. Oh, what's this? Sounds interesting. You've got my attention. How about letting me tag along? Or am I interrupting something? Don't worry about it. I wouldn't turn down a chance to speak with you. Wait, you mean there's even more great stuff out there? This Night Pools Festival just keeps the good times rolling. If you were heading for an attraction, I will lead the way. Would that be alright, Mr. SG? Mr. SG. Interesting. I cannot believe all you lot just invited yourself like this. Well, it'll be in bad taste of me to refuse in front of Arthur. Be my guest. Do go a bit further and prepare an elephant per person to carry us there. Hey, there's only 2 elephants here, and I'm not even invited here. Not so mad respect. Understood, sir. I'll call the elephant part intermediate.
Hold it. Elephants? Oh, now we're talking. Taking a tour on elephants? This night's just full of surprises. As much as I'd like to say we'd better hop on right away, the sun's going to rise on us if we gingerly cruising on the backs of a titanic herd. I'm afraid I'm the type who can't wait on their fun, so let's get going with the legs carrying us.
Well, if that's what you wish,
This is what we will do. It's good to walk on one's own feet on occasion.
understood.
We don't have the graphics for elephants anyways.
The attraction is this way. Follow me.
Is this where the plot is?
Here we are, the plot finally begins now. And this is the entrance. The attraction is not yet open to the public, making its first guests. Well, allow me to explain. Come on, come all. Welcome to Shangri-La Adventure. In this attraction, you'll embark on a grand adventure through the vast underground ruins in search of a pirate treasure. However, getting your hands on a treasure won't be easy. Numerous pitfalls, perilous and pernicious, figurative and literal, await you. Work together as a team to overcome the fearsome traps and ferocious monsters guarding the treasure. At the end of your adventure and all its trials, perhaps you'll gain the greatest treasure of all. Getting closer to that special someone you've been journeying with. Photography is allowed all throughout the attraction. Snap the perfect summer memory. Welcome to Jurassic Park! Well, right this way. My name is insert staff name. And I'll be your guide to the entrance.
That last part didn't seem right.
Oh. Wait, what? Is that right?
I suppose this is that adaptability I heard so much about during training. Servant adaptability is a core part of the faith back home as well. I'll never get tired of watching you go, big guy. Anyway, I'm surprised you fit such a huge attraction all the way down here.
Well, I did want to indulge my inner child for this little. I'd say it turned out rather well.
A treasure hunt? My brother's fish truck is a treasure, which means it might be inside. I don't think that's how it works, but sure. Go off. Alright, you've got my attention. I think I'll hold the fort at... oh, wait! Being out here myself might be even more scary. I'll come along.
It was a little too tight down here, but it's probably fine. Nothing little Lou won't help.
Can't wait to find out what's behind the door number 1 here. Riches beyond our wildest dreams. A world-ending calamity. Could be anything, and I'm here for it. Anything but a background that's not generic and pasteurized.
Come, Marathon. Take my hand. Let me show you a world of adventures.
It sure is dark in here. What was I thinking? I'm way too cowardly aligned for any adventures. Sorry, Arthur. Can I ask you to hold my hand through this? Aren't I already holding Spookies? Sure, I got to. My pleasure, Oz. Try to be brave on your own, okay? Thanks. Oh, you're still following us too. You've got some real boldness to you, you know that. Can't think of it. What's with the traps and the monsters? I don't remember much of those back in Takamahara.
Think of them as obstacles and beings that threaten and interfere. The staff should be preparing. Right, the guests were not to hear that part. Please pretend you did not hear that. There was no such thing as staff being in control of the monsters. You did not hear my Jedi mind tricks just now.
Would the beings that interfere happen to be them over there? Pirates, huh? Like was mentioned in the intro. It really does feel like we're hunting for pirate treasures. Oh shit. Well, that was a very calm response from Oz. Alright, let's switch out.
I don't recall hiring anyone like you. What are you This is F-comedy music. This is literally Fantastic Boyfriend's the generic battle music. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? The monsters from before down here. What's going on? Please, direct safety, everyone. I'll forge ahead to see if anyone's been hurt. Well, count me in if that's the case. A big brother sticking his neck out to help. Gah, I'm gonna be so cool. Me too. I want to help. Okay, I do not have the courage for this. Now we're talking. This is the kind of thrill I wanted from this attraction. There's no cop teaser here to yell my ears off either. I can do whatever the hell I want. Right this way, Arthur. There's a VIP area up ahead, and I'd like to check it with me. Can't leave the others behind. Can I trust you? Putting at full strength with these numbers into such a narrow area will hurt everyone involved, no? You got that right, Buster. Leave this crap to me. We'll catch up after we clean them up. I was wondering what kind of surprises your little stage had for me. Until I'll tell you, no matter what trick you or mysterious guest have prepared, all you got to do is break it. Shatter it to pieces. Make it your own fun. Don't worry. I promise that no harm will come to a hair on your head. Now come, we must make haste. And this place feels pretty different. I smell the sea. It looks like no one's wandered into this area. Come, Ayrton. It's a little farther ahead. Who this? Are these actual pirates? These are actual pirates. Hold on, landlubbers. You're not getting past us. Oh my god. This is Drake. I think that's the name. I forgot what his name is. It might have been Drake. But yeah, this is also a character from Fantastic Boyfriends. He had kind of a bit of a lover's slutty affair with a bunch of other people, but he was also had like a huge crush on Gordon, I believe. But he was rejected by Gordon, and so he died a zombie, and he's been haunting the seas ever since. Very sad. Like, very interesting enough. You know, despite being a zombie, he is actually like a good guy, and he's never actually like unzombified or anything at the end. He just remains a zombie. And that's it. I don't know where I'm getting fucking Drake from. Maybe it's his partner. This partner over here is actually important too. The fat guy whose face has been covered by this my video feed. Ed over there. Actually, this might be Ed. Ed and Drake. Ed was the solution to Drake's heartbreak. He ended up dating him after admitting he fell in love with him and he didn't need someone as a, I guess, well used as Gordon. Looks like you aren't Steph either. Are you with the monsters from before then? So yeah, this is definitely Yarmanganda's sort of intervention. Possibly because he came from the world of the Fantastic Boyfriends, but it's not entirely clear. These are the exact same sprites that they did use though. Yeah. Ed's pretty hot, but just remember he's a zombie, so I don't know. He's hot, but like I have conflicting feelings because, you know, he's probably like rotting with a rotten big dick. Sorry, let's not overthink it. He's hot. Monsters, wait! Ah, wait. You want to count as monsters? Captain, that probably isn't what we want them all over now. Right, of course. Anyway, the beauty up ahead belongs to me and me crew. If you want to be living here with your lives, drop everything you've got and go. Valuables, doubloons, shirts off your back. Wait a darn second. You barely got anything on you. Clothes, loot, anything. Oh my goodness, we got some extra sailor outfits if you don't want to catch a cold. Oh, how kind. We got him clothes, thanks. You do seem a touch different from the other monsters. Still, I'd like you to let us pass. What lies ahead is something I want right now more than anything. I can't simply give it up anymore. Up to anyone, you see. Well, if it's that important, is it? All the more reason to take it for ourselves. Arrgh! Captain, we just don't have enough information. We don't even know what the waters are in. We have to. Have to what? Turn tail and let them snatch it from under our noses? Who cares if we don't know where we are? That booty is something we need. Sorry, landlubbers, but today ain't your lucky day. Cuss fate for crossing our paths, because you're going to do what pirates best. Pilfer and plunder. Come on out to me, mateys. Rough 'em up a little.
I wish you could do that at a higher frequency.
In Shangri-La, it is believed that when teaching one another path to enlightenment, one must take their abilities and circumstances into account. Allow me to take yours into account. I apologize in advance, but I've cut loose tonight, so this sermon will be a touch heavy-handed. His eyes light up, and the bodyguard wearing Smoky God suddenly speaks.
He can speak. I'm pretty sure he never spoke in the original chapter 12 story, so that's crazy.
Commencing adaptable sermon. Engaging anti-center mode.
Anti-center mode. I don't think sin is a concept when it comes to Buddhism. Great Captain and the Hot One. Yeah, I'm glad I remember them. Or rather, I'm glad I read the Fantastic Boyfriend story so that I can actually be like, what are these bozos? It was random. But yeah, cute little reference to his ties with Fantastic Boyfriends.
Finished!
Let's say that like a sign.
Finished! I might have cut loose a bit more than I should have, come to think of it. This is the end. Hey! Let's not go crazy here. Give, matey, I give! Sorry, we don't intend to fight you any further. No problems there, Captain. Right. Anyway, I'm Captain Drake, and this is Ed.
Yeah, he's a bit of a crybaby in the original story. Not because he's afraid of anything, normally, at least not in the original story, but mostly because his heart is broken and he can't get over Gordon.
We'd be sailing around along, and before we knew it, we were here in this sea. I've got no idea what's going on, honestly.
In this sea? Hey, this is just an attraction, right?
My, oh my. Didn't know there were talking monsters too.
You guys recognize the Yamagander? So does Zaimon. The others too. Were the other guests okay?
Indeed. We're fine on that front. I contacted security staff and they locked down the area.
I know how much of a busybody, worrywart you are, so we've checked every last inch of the place to make sure everyone is fine. Don't worry. I thought it was just us was invited, not any other guests.
I want you to see me out there, Ethan. Beating down monsters after monsters.
Why are you laughing? Yeah, Yamasachiko was really something when he swung his sword. It split into all of these fish hooks. And they clung to the monsters and took them away, shutting down their movements entirely. Wow, sounds like you used your base 4-star, which is actually more useful than your variant. He went a little far and got them to his clothes, too. And they looked like they're on the brink of tears.
Hey, Oz, no need to go into that. That wasn't nearly enough. Come on, bring me some stronger.
Ooh, they recognize him.
Huh? Whoa, the Sea Dragon King. What are you doing here? Wait, you know me? I'm sorry, really I am, but I don't quite recognize any of you. We probably have you confused for someone else, then. Don't worry about it. Wait, Ed, there's no mistaking the guy. That's definitely him. I don't know why, Captain, but looks like he's a little different from the Sea Dragon King we know.
Okay, interesting. So, It looks like Jormungandr, who has a slightly new design and is not actually using the same design from Efkari, is actually brand new here, some sort of different entity. But these guys seem to be confirmed to be directly from Efkari. So there are no knockoff, there are no like Alter Gordon, Alter Jormungandr, Alter Orgus.
True. He does talk a bit different and has a different air about him. Doesn't seem to recognize us either.
Or collision, yeah.
My mistake. Don't worry about it. You look like a mate I once knew. That's all. It's not so.
At times like these, I really feel the pain of having no memories.
Well, not right. You might find something that's being empty makes all the more fun. Now then, Mr. Big Celeb, let me ask you. Is this all you're doing?
A good question. I don't remember arranging for any of these monsters or undead, of course. But it is very possible that this deep desire of mine has brought this trouble to us.
Silently ready your sword.
What do you mean, Sulky? I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't see the right thing.
It would be the quickest. It would be quickest to simply show you. Come, follow me. Yeah, help yourselves. I'll stay here for a bit. Seems folks like us are a touch out of place around here. I don't want the crew to get suddenly attacked.
Do they just rattle? Yeah, it keeps on skipping animations.
These souls don't seem to be quarreling with busybodies, so we'll stick back here and see how things play out. We'd appreciate you telling us what brought us here if you find out. Understood? You being here makes all you guests. I'll let the security know how this place, to keep this place cordoned off. Now then, this is all a bit different from how I planned, but what I must do remains unchanged. Let us be off to where the dream at the end of these 1001 nights all began. My, oh me. I was wondering what was behind door number 2. And let me tell you, this was not even on my list. Yo, Orion, welcome back. Well, what in the world? What the deuce? The sea? Road collision. Okay, now yeah, you kind of spoiled it. You kind of blew your load there a bit too early, dude. I mean, it's not too much of a spoiler, it's fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick break for 5 minutes, as per usual. So we'll finish off episodes. This is the wrong thing. Episodes 5 for today, and I'll be back. See you soon, cuties.
Okay, that was slightly longer than 5 minutes, but I'm back! Hello. Let me see. Sequel of Fantastic Boyfriends, event coming soon. Yeah. I wish I don't really have the motivation to reread the first Fantastic Boyfriends event, but I kind of also want to because I don't even remember what it was about and I didn't have the context for the original event game the first time. Hopefully I'm not gonna be too lost once I read the second event. Oh, actually I forgot to close my door. But yeah, we're gonna be starting in a second. Let me just go ahead and close my door right now. Alright, let's finish up today's stream with episode 5. Gorozaimon Sanmoto. Hailing from the land of Oa, they lead the night parade, a procession of hard-riding, rough-fighting yokai. Apparently they ride motorcycles. They blasted through the mean streets atop their fire-wheel steed, a mechanical din falling wherever they rode as they shocked and terrified those walking about at night. A yokai is that which is vague. It is those who lose themselves in the sheer, mischievous joy of shocking people in the darkness of night. People who fear that which they cannot divide cleanly into black and white. They fear that which does not fit neatly into the laws of what is known, into hierarchy. If even the fearsome yokai fear Gorozaimon, then they can only be the most enigmatic of yokai of all. One who defies all classification. The other yokai have a definite identity, a tangible form when the lights are turned on. For example, a monstrous teapot, or perhaps a beastly raccoon dog. Gorozaimon Sanmoto, however, cannot be pinned down so simply. The closest anyone has gotten to seeing their true self is catching a glimpse of her legs, though that too remains debatable, because they are believed to be so incomprehensible. The Ayakashi chief lives a life of entertainment and amusement in Tokyo. Their basis exists only in fiction, under the cover of the night. Therefore, they are zero, null, a being in this world its inhabitants actively believe does not exist. Summer Pool Twilight, Episode 5. Helter Skelter. These titles are not making sense. Goodness me. I wondered what you had cooking behind your mystery door, but this? I hadn't even begun to imagine. The sea. Those parts were after the ship. Eventually we did get most of event units worth. Still gigs, so that's a teaser if anything. Right, we did get a bunch of people translated if that's what you're talking about. No more heroes vibes. Those pirates were after the ship. I suppose the sudden change of scenery would surprise anyone. Let me do a little explaining. I'll start by saying this isn't Tokyo Bay, you're saying. Do you know about the world collisions? The one that have been observed all across Tokyo? Yep. Done. World collisions? Oh, I've heard about those from the student council president back at school. That's where a part of Tokyo collides with another world, and memories of that world get projected over the Tokyo terrain. You still thirsty, Arson? Okay, go ahead and drink them. There. Drink slowly. I don't know, I need to say that. Yeah, that's good too. It's supposed to be centered on memory that a single transient can't forget, and the imagery of that memory is laid onto the reality of the world. I don't fully get it, but I do remember the president saying something like that. My basic impression, though, is that when parts of Tokyo transform into parts of a completely different world. I don't know why that happens around here, though. It's the strangest thing. I will speak nothing of the unknown. I will simply answer by saying that they are neither good nor bad. When it comes to speaking of the incomprehensible and the supernatural, Goro-Zaimon, I am sure you will have a different, more satisfactory answer. Ah, Smoky God. I get it. Like your name suggests, you're just like me. Someone who doesn't exist in this world. It is very strange that Smoky God, both in his base version, which is more understandable since it wasn't out at the time, but also for his variant, which is not as understandable since he debuted in this event, is not null type, since null type is often associated with Buddha-like entities, and he's literally the Buddha, so... And that second half of yours, the bodyguard. Ah, I get it. It finally makes sense. I'd want to say the guards are the real you, but that isn't the case. No, you used to someone else to supplement you, and forced your summoning. You used someone else to supplement you and forced your summoning? Basically, you're the type that shouldn't be able to exist in Tokyo by normal means. Am I right? Unable to exist in Tokyo by normal means? Used someone else to supplement and force summoning? Please explain in detail. They're just like me, so for real, for real. But wait, what is the sea projected over then? Ah, I get it. Sounds like we of the entertainers are your accomplices then. Explanation, please? It is what it is, and what it is... Hey, Smoky God, you went and connected Yorukacho here to the sea, right? He connected the ward to the sea? What does that mean? It's really simple to grasp if you know what the trick to it. See, he pulled Tokyo Bay all the way here into Yorukacho. You can do that? You can, what's it called? Make exceptions, or rather world collisions of other places in Tokyo, within Tokyo? Well, we do know this is definitely connected to Yarmanganda then, because as we saw from the memory of Kengo and Thor, it seems that Yarmanganda was responsible for keeping the effective wall of Tokyo extend past the Tokyo Bay as well. Way back when Tokyo was still called Edo, there was a huge moat in this ward that went all the way to the bay. In other words, this spot is the perfect stage for a nautical world collision. Then you mean... Wall dragons. I still don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but we should get an explanation here. That's right. The Yorukacho Theatrium was not all I invested heavily in. I simply bought up all the land from Yorukacho to Tokyo Bay. It's just that easy, where the moat had once been. From Yorukacho to Tokyo Bay. Just how much money do you have to throw around? So this is kind of a stunt a super celebrity can pull. You can't even imagine having that kind of coin. Wait, but that's still a little off. Even if you manage to pull Tokyo Bay into the Yorukacho underground. A world collision isn't going to just happen. Not normally, anyway. That's where we entertainers and our tricks come in. The Shangri-La style decorations. The performances to make this really look like a banquet from the underground world. We pulled out all the stops to make the Yorukacho the Shangri-La of the city. All to connect underground Tokyo Bay here to our sponsor's homeworld. Okay, we are finally getting some story, so it is indeed Smoky God's collision then. I praise your deduction, great yokai wa. A passage to Tokyo Bay underground, and a recreated Shangri-La banquet on the surface. Then, for the transient to form the core of the collision, the sun of the horizonless world. I, Smoky God, world representative of Shangri-La. Has a world representative ever made a collision before? This might be the first time. Should be more than enough. This collision is not coincidence, but assured. This is a world collision that happened as planned. Intentionally, you started world collision. Has it ever been made intentionally before either? That's interesting too. An artificial world collision, how about that? Unless you count whatever Pascali Poca had. No one's ever done this before. It's something the world has never seen. Oh, of course the engineers would be on board. So tell me, Smoky God, you've gone and made this grand sea, but what do you want to do with it? As I said before, I've long wanted to speak with you, my old friend from back home in Shangri-La. My dear old friend, OUTTA, locked in a constant cycle of battle and strife. I wish to save you from the cycle of reincarnation. Are you planning to kill us again? Let me tell you it in a slightly different way. I wish to take you with me out of this looping prison. Out of Tokyo. Ooh. Well, we know this didn't work since this is a previous loop. But good going, Smokey, for trying your best this way. You know, it always makes me want to forgive you for trying to kill us in the main loop. Is that possible? Oh, wait! Tokyo is surrounded by walls, remember? There's no way a world representative like you doesn't know that. Huh? Hey, I've been lost the whole time. I'm kind of a total dunderhead. What's going on here?
As I, big bro.
Well, Tokyo is surrounded by walls. They're physical, but that's not all. Tokyo is surrounded by the very concept of walls. It's a system the world has in place. But this person is saying he'll take everything outside of Tokyo.
Hmm? The walls.
The concept, system of walls.
I feel like I'm on the brink of remembering something. Something important. Perhaps related to my kit.
That also has a wall status. Normally, someone says they'll get past the walls, you just laugh them out of the bar. Tell me, Smoky God, how are you planning on outsmarting the system? I'm sure you went through all this sea-making trouble because you've got a real winner up your sleeve. That does make sense.
Well, it's simple, really. Right now, the sea has Shangri-La projected onto it. My world below has already accepted in its caverns a foreigner who visited from the sea in times past.
This is in relation to the book that he's based off of. Not the Buddha, but apparently this current design of Smoky God is based off of some sort of novel about being underground, and that's where the Eternal Sun is. I don't know. Where Shangri-La is, rather. A foreigner who visited from the sea in times past. Furthermore, the city of Shangri-La is on the north bank of the Sita River, much like Yurikacho is to the north of Tokyo Bay. The faith that made me who I am, the Smoky God, connected the other world of Tokyo with the seas of Shangri-La. This is pretty ingenious, but I'm kind of sad knowing that it's gonna not work out somehow. To put it in your words, our faith is all about dropping out of the world's game. Dropping out of life. The stage for the 1001 Nights End has finally been set. Now all that remains is for you to take my hand, old friend. We shall pass sea and storm to return home to our tiny paradise. Too fucking bad you invited Yanmangan here who's gonna block our way. I remember so clearly, my old friend, when you and I first met. In a world of emptiness far beneath the surface, in our tiny Shangri-La paradise with the stationary sun. That is where we met, where we spoke, where we clashed. We both wished to ascend to the same heights, yet simply could not. Such was fate. After all, in Shangri-La, there were none like me. I alone was the honored one. Over time, our ideals drifted apart, becoming so radically different that no longer would they meet. When you turned your back on all that we believed and were cast out of paradise, I could only watch powerlessly. The nameless feeling that swelled up in my breast that day became a smoke, festering in my heart.
Even now, here in Tokyo as a transient, the smoke from that day still remains in my heart. The memories have taken on a life of their own, like Mayamoha, the false prophet summoned to this land as one with no true form. For so long had I been nothing but an observer, one who made clear the truth that nothing could be done in this world. Yet a desire still animated me, my old friend. I wish to save you. Thus did I finally come down to meet you, locked in your cycle of combat, fighting for thousands of days and millions of nights. Earthen, I've kept watch over you for a long, long time. You fought, and you fought, and you fought. No matter how many times you were defeated, how many times you fell, or how many times you found new life, you would always choose battle. This time around, I decided to cut loose a little. I had to roll up my sleeves if I were to liberate you from the cycle. A cycle you are most free from. Come. Once we pass through Tokyo Bay, we'll finally be home. Back in Shangri-La. I trust you? Hold it! Hold it! I've been trying to keep up, but nothing you're saying is making sense. All I'm getting is that you're trying to take Arthur away, right? Well, I don't care how rich or famous you are. I'm not letting you do as you please. Hey. Let me decide. Smokey, please take us away. I mean, you came in here talking about wanting to save him. You've forgotten the most important part. I've heard a lot of yapping from you, but you know what I didn't hear? You asking if Arthur wants to be saved or not. If Arthur wants to leave and go outside, a swarm was all I got. If not, then I'm not letting you take him. You're precisely right, big bro. Man's just a master sponsor, as much as I am indebted to you. I cannot let you take Arthur away against your will. I'm here because the other me dragged me along, whether I wanted it or not. So I won't say it's wrong to do what you're doing, but I don't think that's what the world is all about. What do you think, Arthur? Where do you want to go? Let me go! I'm going with Smokey, go! No, you can't just... No! Let me go with Smokey! God fucking damn it. This is why the fucking loop failed. This is why we didn't escape. This is why the game's still ongoing. This is why there's still a main strike. God damn it, you guys suck. I can't let you make my choice. Let me decide, I'm going with you. Is that your answer? No, of course something inside you would say that. They would have to. You don't have the choices available to you. Not as you are now. You are thrall to the emotions and desires of the selves inside you. All within the prison of a realm. However, I am the only one who can present you with a true choice that lies outside the suffocating loop. I will not fold on this, no matter what the others say. After all, tonight's night the celebrity has decided to cut loose. This things sure are getting exciting. Which means there's only one thing to do. Battle. You know it, you guys suck. Yeah! Don't forget me! That's what I'm talking about. Now then, I'll be on the side of fame and fortune. Alright then, let's follow. Wait, is he on Soki's side? Alright, follow me and let's. Wait, what? Gotozaimon. Are you really going to ruin everything for me like that? I thought I was having a cool moment. You're looking at his big brother. Hell no, looks like I totally whipped it. Big bro, your rousing speech and relic cry were as gallant as they come. You should hold your head high in pride. Yeah? That's what I like to hear. Just leave it all to your big brother over here. Gotozaimon, are you helping him for the sake of the guild? For you, Kacho. Do I honestly look like the type that would do that? Stick my neck out for tribalism or altruism? There's only one reason I'd throw my lot in with our celebrity here. Because it's more fun this way! That's your Kacho style, alright? I had a feeling. Now we're talking, Mr. Celeb. That tribe of yours, that willingness to go for it. That's what I'd like to see. Or perhaps you'd like to see our similarities. Gotozaimon, otherworldly Yakshi. Not in the least. Oh, have some self-respect. Don't be lumping yourself in with someone as shifty and suspicious as me. Don't mind me. You just do your thing.
While you're doing that thing,
I'll be doing mine. Fights are way more fun when they're flashy.
I gotta say though, Mr. Celebrity, you know the emptiness inside you. And on top of that, you're looking to pull one over on the physical laws of the world themselves just to fill that hole? Oh, that's why you're the best around. Alright, all of you. We may not be in our glitzy pool anymore, but let me show you the blackest of nights on the other world seas.
Legions of the Dark, come on out.
It's party time!
Ugh.
Hello, Zymon. You're actually serious this time. There's so many.
Come on, bring it on.
Listen to the sub here's. Listen, the sub here's giving his all. The sub here is supposed to be what he'd given up on changing. What he'd given up on seeing changed. Now he's here struggling to destroy the mold he's supposed to fit into. Of course, I'm going to lend him a hand. Can I join your side? That's just the kind of a Yakushi Goro Zaimon Sun Moto is.
Ugh.
Ugh, there's just too many of them. They were holding back before. They can't.
Ugh. There's far too many of them to close in on our leader.
On their leader? There's far too many of them to close in on their leader. Yeah, this is just a touch on the rough side. Hey, you don't get her. Why not give us a hand over here?
Right outside of Tokyo.
This is the walls. Hey, everything alright over there? You hurt or sick or... you're not catching me off guard. Sorry. If only I were stronger. If only I had the courage to stand and fight. I want to protect you all, but my legs just buckle. I can't move.
You have nothing to worry about, Bold Line. I know well that you have courage within you. True bravery is not mere strength. I know that better than anyone. You stand here on your own free will. That will is your bravery. That will is your strength. Oh, as my comrade in arms, should you take the field of battle, I will vow to protect you and fight by your side.
Hey, count me in too! Or not. Go to Zymon, count me in too! If we were all here to protect each other, there's no way we'll lose. Looks like your hearts are all one. That's what I like to see. I'll take it as an order for extra ogres.
I have not mastered countless martial arts to be defeated here. I will get that which I desire, and I will face you with my everything to do so. The difference in numbers is just too much. Yarmangard is all here too.
This could be bad. We're so close to... You're running out of breath. Go ahead, Arizon, take a drink. Okay, let me resume. I hate this. I finally made friends outside of myself. Wait, you can't be serious. You can't say your only friend was Zoe before. Weren't you friends with, well, maybe she did force you into this one-sidedly. Maybe not Amaterasu. I don't want to see them dragged out of Tokyo. That's even further than stars above. Why? Why is it that when it counts most, I can't? Please, under me. I'm begging you. I want to help them. Protect them. I want to stand alongside them. Be one of them. I don't know why you've been hiding away this whole time, and I don't know what happened between you and Heracles. Still, I want you to listen to me. I want you to guide. No. Please, under me. I want you to fight alongside me. Oh, how corny is this? Keep your eyes on a prize, kid.
You're in a fight.
You look to the side and you're just asking to get gobbled up. Pause! Made sure to silhouette that so you don't see changed outfits.
I can't sit back and watch you putting out such a sorry show, with me.
Okay. Use the battle, and there's no after battle scene, so we'll just go at it and finish up today with part 2, episode 5. There's this world out there linked to Tokyo called Olympus. There used to be a lion in the valley of Nemiya who was one brave, tough customer. And this lion, named for the valley. I'm not kidding you when I say he was strong. It would beat anyone he challenged, and he would not stop. They believed he was strong, believed he was brave. Turns out that wasn't the case. The reality is, he just didn't know fear. There's always someone stronger. For me, it was Heracles. Olympus's premier hero? My fangs and claws failed me. I didn't stand a chance. That fight made me more scared of anything than I'd ever been in my life. I realized that in all my days until then, I just never known what fear was. After the battle, Zeus, world representative of Olympus, commemorated me in the stars as King of Beasts. Yeah, that's right. I end up as one of the 12 zodiac constellations. The stuff of legends, the pinnacle of the heavens. They call me Leo, made transient. Sounds real, especially from afar, but really, I just got dragged up there whether I wanted it or not. You think I wanted to go there? Or anywhere? I didn't know anywhere besides my valley. Didn't have the courage to take on challenges after coming to know true fear. I didn't have the courage to decide my own path or destination. I was just named for the valley I was born in, then made to ascend to the stars. At night, I'd find myself thinking that I wanted to do things over, to be a truly brave king of beasts, a lion with true boldness. I just realized Oz is getting a second backstory here. Or rather, a second dedicated episode. I wanted to choose my own place to belong, and become a lion worthy of it. Well, someone heard my wish, and I ended up summoned to Tokyo. When I arrived, they took me to the big theater here in Yuriko of Chiyoda Ward. And that's where I met him for the first time. I called him myself Oz. Apparently it wasn't his real name. It's just the place he came from. He said he was a fabrication who just called himself that. I don't think the Cowardly Lion actually has a name. Some light-haired kid next to him explained that Oz was just folklore, on the level of an urban legend, an idea that couldn't rise to the level of full-fledged myth. Oh, okay. See, yeah, I did have an issue subconsciously, well, not subconsciously, but more like I just put that grievance aside, that Oz was not really like other characters. Like, he's literally just from a modern storybook. Well, you know, I guess the old ones are too, but, you know, there's no mythos behind it. It's like a self-enclosed story that then just got adapted into a movie. I know it has a few adaptations, but besides something like creatively adaptive like Wicked, I don't think it has that much of a franchise level or, you know, trans franchise level as the old ones do. So, like, there's no way he could, like, actually survive in Tokyo, but, you know, he just is. So, apparently, it seems like he's justifying his existence here, or part of it, to Zoe. Well, it seems that Oz was able to exist even before Zoe, but that's neither here nor there. Utopia is sci-fi, that's true. I guess that's my one sort of, like, well, you know, Utopia did it, and Old Ones kind of did it, so I guess so, but, like, Oz is from neither, so it's a bit, Hey, it's Curran. The fuck? It wasn't your guild that made this encounter happen artificially either. It was another one, the Guild of the East. Next to the white-haired girl, oh yeah, she's the guildmaster, I forgot, was the Yuriko guildmaster. Called himself Oak Loremancer. I pieced together what these two guildmasters' motivations were. This was an experiment to take a non-existent fiction, a being of folklore that cannot stand on his own, and pair him with a guiding consciousness, which is me. What? Okay, so did Oz not exist before Zoe then? Was he just like an artificial body that was made to house this fiction? And then Zoe was put on top of it to sustain their existence. Okay, I'm seeing it. He's an experiment from Rule... Okay, now that explains why he's in Rule Makers. I was like, why is this Bozo, who's like not contributing anything, is kind of like weak-willed? Like, and Rule Maker is, you know, one of the shadiest skills out there.
In other words, they wanted me to babysit. Drag this guy around, take him out of a shell. There was no pay or insurance either. This Oz was always troubling, and he would apologize right away if you so much as raised your voice.
The Oz backstory we were denied when he first debuted in Chapter 9, and he like, I like rockets! Oh, let's go see him with rockets! And then they, him and Kurugane disappeared off screen and started making out, and started chanting Red Rocket over and over. But he did say something that stuck with me. He said he wanted to go up into the big Emerald City in the sky, out there in the stars. The prototype for like Babe Bunyan and Bigfoot. I don't know if Babe Bunyan's in any particular experiment in mind. I do know he was collaborating with the agents and entertainers, and I don't know. The Bigfoot, if you're talking about Bigfoot though, I get what you mean. Bigfoot possibly was like the final product of that when they decided to transfer over the rule, the position of acting guildmaster or role representative of the great ones, the what's it called? Wakantanka's land. They gave that to Bigfoot, and then he became an exception. So I can see the comparisons here in terms of transplanting different personalities to see if these sort of rule switches would work. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. I don't think any other guild has really done this sort of like rule experimentation besides the entertainers, and you know, they've been collaborating, so it's not like that's a mutually exclusive sort of experiment here. You can see it's happening here too. But yeah, I don't think the invaders nor the warmongers really dabbled in it. So that's a very interesting comparison. I like that comparison a lot, the Arrival. Thanks for bringing it up.
And you know what? It pissed me off. Weak? Him? No one gets it. No one here would know courage if it bit them in the ass. See? He's always had courage in him, deep inside, right from the very beginning.
Babe Bunyan is from Campfire Stories. Yeah, he's a bit of a urban legend, or like a fake urban legend. I believe there's criticism of Babe Bunyan being like some sort of fake folklore, fake lore, if you will. But, you know, he still nonetheless exists as folklore because Japan and LifeWonders decided that, hey, you know, we have so many stories here in the Land of Awe and Takamagahara, and, you know, we are so detailed with them, so let's go and take everyone else's mythologies too and not exactly represent them in the best way. But about Babe Bunny, yes, he's such an important part of a great spirit, even though they're completely distinct. Yes, he's such an important part of Codwinkle is definitely a part of a what's called Tezcatlipocan, Aztec mythology. No, I think it's just a lost in translation thing where they kind of gloss over it and make Merodach a bull, even though he's not an actual bull, and it was just according to archaeologists, not even verifiably connected to bulls.
I'll jump down on every last one of you. Ugh.
But, you know, with that said, that doesn't mean I still can't appreciate it for the final product we get in the end. It might not be the perfect representation of the mythologies, their respective mythologies, but it's still something you can appreciate even with its flaws. Wow, you're so strong, Oz. You're killing it.
It's like you're a totally different line.
Oh, wait. You are a totally different line.
You're damn right I'm in a different line. I'm that coward's ideal form.
I do not like how he tells us that in the copy-pasta form.
The hottest, toughest line himself. I'm Oz the Brave.
Are you supposed to be Zoe?
Seeing Heracles again made me remember that it wasn't courage I had in my heart. When I came to, I was hiding deep in Oz's mind. I turned tail and ran the second I laid eyes on that hero.
Really, I was planning on hopping back out the moment the coward and hero parted ways.
But I couldn't. See, while I was hiding away, he found his courage. He stood on his own 2 feet.
He didn't join not because he was afraid. He was joined because he's so proud of Oz and he wants him to keep on developing. Oh, that's so cute. I love Oz. Okay, I didn't like Oz that much before besides of his kit, but now this is actually a really cute character. What the fuck? This is what happens when you were deprived of proper character development when you first debuted and you finally get a new variant. I'm his ideal self. The courage he doesn't have, the strength he doesn't have, I do. What happens then when he becomes his ideal self? What am I supposed to do then? What am I supposed to be? That's why I stayed deep in his subconscious. I didn't know who I was supposed to be anymore. I didn't know what his new ideal was. Yet, he went and said it. He said he didn't want me to guide him. He said he wanted me to fight alongside him. I love this. I love this ship, this self-cessed ship. So I'll take him up on his offer and tear him up the battlefield as myself and no one else. Can people imagine like the porn of just like him jerking off his other self? Sorry, I'm getting horny for no reason. Sorry, I'm just liking Oz too much. That's why I'm going there. Until the day the stargazer stopped doing nothing but looking to the sky and comes up to my heavenly perch. Until the day the coward I guided and makes it to my world of the stars on his own. Until the day I don't have to say that I'll become him. And I can say I'll be his friend. I can say I'll be his friend. I'll stay by his side while we walk down the yellow brick road. Oh, that's so cute! Now look alive, all of you! Unless you wanted to chomp you to bits. Ugh. Babe is using the myth of the white buffalo to exist. I think he's supposed to be like blue now. He was supposed to be blue. Babe Bunny is like a combination of two myths. Something about like a blue calf and some jack, or lumberjack rather. But yeah, that's a combination because Japan's accuracy at depicting myths gets fuzzier and fuzzier the further it is out from Japan, or in really LifeWonders attempts. Still, you know, it's an earnest effort, and I can see it does give you some sort of interesting intellectual consideration of, you know, perhaps it's part of the heritage of North America, rather than saying they're two different things between Great Spirit and, you know, Babe Bunyan's fake lore, or faux lore, rather. Maybe there's actually just like a thread there of North American heritage that we can see. And really, it's not such fancies. The line of Nemea, warrior of Leo. It was you then who were inside Oz. You move me, comrade in arms. With you on our side. Hey, quit it with the comrade in arms stuff. I am literally traumatized by you. You freak me out. A little. This is not the sort of trauma bonding I signed up for. Understood. So you're afraid of me, was it? Oh, if I know. It was too long ago to remember. Tell me Oz now, as that's who I am. So, that was just my teenager phase. Never happened. Understood. I thank you for your assistance, bold Oz. The other Oz fiercely attacks Monkey God's bodyguard, proving to be an even match. Hero Strike reminds me of my old guardian, Snowline, in his youth. Oh yeah, they're in the same mythology. Yeah. Apparently, Snow, or Snowline rather, is his full name, was responsible for being part of the protector of the royalty. I don't know how it fully goes, but that's why he has that Defender of Thrones thing in his kit. Snow's strength was a manifestation of Sunyata, an equivalent to the Dharma of my teachings' three treasures. Sunyata is the great void and emptiness. So too have you reached the sights in the void stars call home. That is why you can stand against no so. Loki God's getting pushed back. Things are looking up. Things are coming up Millhouse. Under normal circumstances, you would be no match for my power as a world representative. Old friend. No. Marathon. All that I wish for you is to take you away. To remove you from this world of suffering. I decided where I go, and I want to go. With you. Please let me decide that. I see. However, old friend, while I am in Tokyo, I am no saint, and I will not stop. Now that's who I want to see. Looks like you're playing for keeps. It's been a good while since I've had a fight this big and fierce. Time to enjoy myself. Or not beat yet. Wait, did it really take that long to begin a battle? Okay, if you say so. In Tokyo, there exists who stand at the top of their world's hierarchy. All 23 of them. The worlds of the esteemed world representatives each have their respective fates. They're connected to Tokyo. The realms are worlds apart. With a solid border partitioning them, the walls. The walls are explained thus in the face of a certain mythic tradition. In the past, the worlds were one. The denizens of the land, however, sought to build a tower to the greatest heights and raise them to the divine. Wait, what? Sorry, I was just like, I was zoning out because I thought it was just generic representative lore. The walls are explained thus in the face of a certain mythic tradition. In the past, the worlds were one. The worlds are one? Well, I guess in a certain sense that's true in terms of we all come from the single back to Africa humanity point, and then we split up, and that's where the different mythologies arose. The denizens of land, however, sought to build a tower to the greatest heights and raise them to the divine. Are they saying that the Tower of Babel myth it precedes all other mythologies? I'm not sure if that checks out. This won the ire of the divine on high, and as punishment, the worlds were torn asunder, and everyone was forced to learn a different language. Well, it is an interesting way to pose it. A bit, what's it called? Abraham monotheistic centric, if that's a word. People, words, faiths, all were split and scattered across worlds that could no longer interact with one another. Then again, maybe this is a cross-mythology thing, and maybe this story of Tower of Babel exists in some form in other books and stories and myths and religions. Indeed, if one attempts to go between worlds, they will be faced with walls. The walls are dragons. Not like the discarded tales of lizards, no. But 23 dragons great enough to wrap around the world while devouring their own tails. Oh, like Ouroboroses. Oh, so that's what those new mobs are in chapter 16. And that's why they have the wall status. These form the system of the 23 walls. Powerful enough to seal in all wandering exiles from all worlds. So there's this force that's even greater than the worlds themselves, and that's the walls. It's interesting. And it seems it wants to differentiate it from us as a dragon. I mean, I don't really know why we're considered a dragon in the first place, but it does seem like a lot of different world reps recognize us as a dragon, and when we lost our limb, it was like a dragon limb, at least for quite a few of them. Yo, Glitch, welcome. These form the systems of the 23 walls, powerful enough to seal in all wandering exiles from all worlds. This is quite fascinating. It does seem like Yarngander, which is being shown right there, is one of those walls. So he precedes the creation of the worlds, or at least he was responsible for them. Maybe he's responsible for partitioning of the Fantastic Boy from worlds, from the other worlds that are participating. I'm not done yet, old friend. I will see my ego's desires through. I will liberate you from the cycle. I will return you to Shangri-La. Role of the Wanderer. Rule of Rending. Boundless Tail! A former self of mine knew that blade of yours well. Knew how it is meant to sever yourself from your world. Like a lizard sacrificing its tail to save itself. That is the true nature of your blade. So, is it saying that we were like a dragon, or, you know, are connected to the very fact of being able to break walls? That would check out, actually. I believe there's like a longer oath in the very first chapter, and he does talk about cutting off their own tail in that very longer oath. And this is an interesting comparison towards these outer dragons that are Ouroboroses. It seems that we, as the exile, have the power to penetrate through these walls and cut off this cycling, this partitioning. Which is ironic in itself, because, what's it called? We are the ones that are parting things by cutting, by severing, by rending. And in essence, by rending, we're also able to break divisions. So, I don't know, just food for thought. there's a lot of things to thematically consider from that. You love the fact that Oz is the cowardly lion plus the ego and idealism of the constellation of Leo plus lion for Zodiac. Yeah, it was done very well here. I'm kind of upset it took so long to explain that. It was just like Oz was just such a random side character every time he showed up outside of this event. But it does seem like he is the preface to the Bigfoot experiment they did in the main loop. For my world and its people to last from them into the hereafter, your sacrifice was necessary. I wanted to save you. Really, I did. I wanted to liberate you from the endless battles, from imprisoned in these walls. But that could not be. That was simply not enough. I wish to save him from Tokyo. This means that what I must truly do with you is... What's going on here? We got pushed back into the world? Or should I say, barred from the other? The sea is all gone, and now this is back to being a humble attraction, huh? Oh, I'm here with you. Did Smokey God reverse the collision? No, it was not me. Does not matter. Yurokicho will connect Shangri-La no longer. Oh, you mean we lost? I mean, we didn't really have a specific point in battle where, you know, we took one over them, but... Okay. Like this just happened to me. It is truly unfortunate. I missed my chance to invite you to my banquet. I'll say, but you sure don't look as disappointed as you're trying to sound. I do not. Truly. Perhaps my heart has other ideas. So, what's it going to be, Arathan? Our loss, your win. How do you want us to pay for all the trouble you made? Well, we could offer upper heads. Maybe get a nice little platter or two. I do want to know more. Very well. You never truly felt surprise. You're telling me? Saps all my will to be contrarian. Contrarian, more like being easy to please about everything. I wish to save you. In those feelings, there is neither change nor falsehood. Everyone here is giving yes man energy. Wow, you wet your butt so excellently. That's so good. You would never cease to amaze me, Arsene. You always say the right things that surprise me. Like, calm down. Like, seriously. It's not that profound. Yet I will neither merely observe nor resign myself. I wish to move forward a little. Even if my extended hand is slapped away, even my attempts at salvation are scorned and rejected. I wish to speak to you, as I spoke to the old friend within you in times past. I will walk with you. I will walk your path with you, speaking, discussing, grappling, in hopes that one day, at the end of this endless cycle, you will be able to make the choice on your own, the choice to save yourself. Thank you, Arthur, my dear friend. You are right. This is all I wanted, to talk to you again like this. Aw, don't worry, Smokey. I know it didn't work out this time, and I know you're holding back sadness, but... it must be rough for Smokey. At least I can imagine if he was actually a realistically depicted character here. Everyone's giving yes man energy. In the end, the simple thing is all my hopes and desires amounted to. I want to believe him, but in reality, he's gone through like 5,600,000,000 million loops or years of suffering. So this is probably just a concession for him to save face. Sorry, dude. Will you allow me to extend an invitation, then? To the banquet. I'll put it on again and arrange for it right away. Hey, hold on a second. The Avant-Garde is getting real weird. This is the second time you interrupted me. GTFO. This might be pretty bad. Hey, Avant-Garde, what's wrong, big guy? Well, you see, my memory's popped back a little. Looks like I'm, well, part of these walls around Tokyo, or something like that. That sounds really important. A little more urgency, please. Looks like I have to, well, take out everyone here in Yurokicho. Take out? What are you even saying? Hey, sorry. I think I'm about to lose consciousness. I'm probably going to go wild and get violent, so I don't suppose I could
trouble you to knock me out when I do. Thanks in advance. Oh, wait, what the hell? What the hell? Come on, put it together. Watch out. Big bro, get away from him.
Well, I can't just... Huh? Yarmangara unleashes a bellowing roar as he grows even larger. Is it because we attempted to escape through the bay? This could be a touch bad. Hey, Mr. Celeb, tell me, had you predicted this twist from the start?
Who? Me?
I nearly flinched at the sight myself. I may have known were I not in my false prophet aspect. Yet this seems to me like it may be. False prophet aspect, huh? Is he supposed to be like the embodiment of how, what's called? The Hindus see the Buddha? Wait, are you saying you two know something? Hey, clue us in! What the hell is going on here?
Hey, I say we leave the explanations until after we're not in danger of being overrun. We got a horde or something on our hands. These are the same monsters as before. Just what is going on here?
I don't really know, but let's keep calm and go someplace safe.
Retreat! Retreat! Earthen, insolent, uninvited guests, I will have to ask you to leave. Now then, this way.
We can talk later.
For now, we must leave this place. We should be safe here. I'll tell security team to keep the trash in quarantined.
Finally, time to breathe. Think you can explain? Well, it's just what it looks like. Yarmanganda, or should I say, the man of the walls. He moved to eliminate Yorkshire from the sin of there being people trying to leave Tokyo in it. So this is exactly what he did last time. Okay, now we're getting proper explanation. I did, as sad as it was to see the Thor backstory, I was like, it was kind of sudden. We didn't get a proper explanation of why Yarmanganda was there and why everything got destroyed. So this is like the follow-up of, hey, here's a proper explanation of why that happened.
The dragon Yarmanganda has the role of wall foisted upon him. He is part of the very system of walls around Tokyo that keeps us all inside.
Okay. So he's the wall of Tokyo specifically. There might be other walls around other worlds, but I was under the impression it was just for Tokyo Bay, but he might actually just be the wall for all of Tokyo. Since, you know, Ouroboros. So we know who and what he is. The only question is, what brought him here? Well, whatever the reason, we have to think of our next move. And Smokey got the reason.
If I were, I would have been able to deal with them. I'm afraid I don't know, however, what brought that dragon here.
Besides, he's a wall, remember? What's the wall doing smack in the middle of Tokyo?
I don't know the reason, but the Yarmanganda has come to this land.
If I had to venture a guess, is this by the Game Masters? The Game Masters planted him here. That's my guess anyways, to prevent them from escaping. And must have something to do with the system of walls that the dragons surrounding Tokyo are part of.
I do not know why. Even when the world collision dissolved and my will to leap across the world's gone, the situation has not yet calmed down.
Well, we're not gonna get anywhere yapping about what we don't know. Let's do something about this and enjoy a chaotic situation.
I think I've grasped the situation. However, good old Zaimon, the reason for all this is not what I wish to know.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about the reason either. What's important is what we're gonna do. Alright. Well, Yama, sometimes it's important to know what the cause is so that you can deal with the situation, but okay, you do you. Keep on being the dumb himbo. I don't use that term very often, but to you, I will give it, and not very politely either. How come now? That's nothing too difficult to wrap the mind around. Our Dragon Man has been taken over by the function he was meant to carry out. Ah, so there's like an Oguchi Magami sort of deal.
You mean to say he is unable to control himself then?
Essentially, yes. Right, we saw this with Oguchi Magami in Summer River Adventure. He had the role foisted onto him, and that kind of just took over his mind as a result. So, less of an entity, more of a phenomenon to be enacted. That's what Yamaganda is right now.
Then what do we do? He's not gonna listen to us if he's in wall mode, right?
Wall mode. An excellent deduction. And it just so happens that I've conjured a little plan that will fix his predicament. Are you gonna go wild? Yeah, he's gonna summon his 1001 demons.
We beat him the hell awake!
Alright. That's battle. Go to Zaiman, so, huh? Alright, so we'll be finishing up tomorrow, presumably. I might be actually busy, so, you know. I mean, this is not going to be helpful as a reminder for people who aren't tuning in today. But yeah, let me just switch over. So that's it for today's playthrough of Summer Pool Twilight for part 3. Tomorrow I'll be attempting to finish it. However, I actually apparently had made plans or accepted some plans and I forgot about it as social outing. So hopefully I can make it back on time for that. If not, I'll do everything in my power to make it back on time. I'll just leave early if I have to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna yap over the summary as per usual. Instead, I'll just talk about what's coming up next. It seems like finally, the story's getting good. One there was like no story before. We're learning about walls. We're learning about what the whole deal with Thor and Yarmangandr was. We're learning about you know, this perfunctory this role taking over the mind again. We're seeing it happen from Oguchi Magami. And we're seeing, you know, apparently Escape from Tokyo is not that simple, even with the help of a world representative. We're getting a better idea of the hierarchy too. World reps, apparently, you know, they are for each world, but before the world reps was the division of worlds. This is like brand new. We didn't even learn this in the main story. Before, like this whole Tower of Babel thing, that was the root cause to the division of worlds as we know it in this game Tokyo. So the Tower of Babel was created, and then, you know, they were punished by the divine, and then they got split. Whatever the divine means anyways, maybe it's like human mode or something. But, and the things that are currently doing the dividing are the walls, including Yarmangandr. I don't know why they have to entail necessarily individuals rather than like, you know, literal physical walls, but maybe I suppose it's something like, you know, a mythological entity to uphold the divisions and, you know, delineate where one world begins and another ends is necessary for something as, not actually as tangible as something as mythology is. But yeah. I wonder if we're ever going to get other wall units. I mean, that's what I thought when Yarmangandr first released, but it's been 3 years later, so maybe not. But at least we do know Tokyo's wall is Yarmangandr, and it should encompass the entire wall, not just the wall by Tokyo Bay. But yeah, I'm going to go close off now. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Same time tomorrow, and the day after, I have actually confirmed with Irby, who will be joining me for a discussion at 3 p.m. talking about the equips, the new seasonal booster, as well as the evolutions. Not a very long discussion, most likely, because it's just like 4 evolutions, which is going to be the main meat of it. But yeah, I look forward to it. That's all for now, cuties. Catch you next time.